Heyo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. I hope you all enjoyed your long weekend. I got to tell you, I didn't. As an active trader, I hate the weekends. I want the markets to open right now. I hope you guys enjoyed that time off, watch some football, whatever it is that you did, but I hope you're ready to get down to business. I hope you guys are ready to make some money this week. I expect big things this week. I'm going to break down on this live stream exactly how we plan on making money this week. Folks, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform where results matter. Your results matter. Your success matters. We've got one simple goal. That's to help you to learn, trade, and profit. If you are new, make sure you like and share this video. But more importantly, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, myself, other professional traders from TTG, as well as special guests, drop golden nuggets, provide you guys with free lessons and education that are going to help you become better traders and investors immediately. Before I get into the live stream tonight, I first like to thank our partners over at Benzinga. For those of you that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational product and tools, yet they still fully endorse the TTG platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and for their community. We're grateful to Benzinga for the opportunity to further educate their community and to offer the Benzinga Pro Newsfeed and Squawk Box, which is worth over $1,400 a year. We offer that to TTG members free as part of your $1,272 TTG annual membership. I'd like to read you a quick message from the Benzinga founder and CEO, Jason Raznick, up on the screen here. You guys can see, to better serve our Benzinga community, we partnered up with the education team over at True Trading Group. If you're looking for great lessons and a fantastic community, we recommend checking them out. Sincerely, Jason Raznick. All right, so there you go, folks. If you are here from Benzinga, you are in the right place. Now, without any further ado, tonight we got a huge live stream, guys. In just a minute, I'm going to be bringing on my boy, Mr. Matt Kohrs. He's going to help with tonight's Q&A session. But why should you listen to anything that we cover on these live streams? Folks, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working for a fund in New York City, my first job out of college, and then the Great Recession happened, the stock market crashed, the housing crisis. But that was the same year in 2008 that I went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, aside from that, perhaps even more importantly, since 2016, my team and I at True Trading Group have helped thousands of retail traders from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve peace of mind from financial freedom by learning how to trade stocks, options, and crypto the right way. At True Trading Group, we're going to teach you how to fish. I'm going to teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to become a self-sufficient trader, how to not to rely on anybody else other than yourself. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme, though, folks. It's also not gambling. It's a skill. It's a skill that needs to be learned properly, just like any other, especially since this skill can help you reach financial goals that you never thought were possible. Guys, tonight's live stream is going down as follows. I'm going to be bringing on the newest addition to the TTG fam, none other than Mr. Matt Kohrs. And then we're going to move into a 20, 30-minute Q&A. We're going to give some time for people to log on. You guys can ask Matt and I anything that's on your mind about the markets or individual stocks or trading in general. We're here to help. Then I'm going to spend about 15 minutes or so talking about the TTG membership, going over tonight's discount and incentives to join. Okay, our original, Christmas and New Year's, that sale is over, but we are running a sale for this holiday weekend but today is the final day for that sale. So we got some awesome discounts and incentives for all of you that are interested in joining the TTG platform. You're going to want to definitely pay attention and listen to what we've got in store for you all. Then we're talking about trading the stock market tomorrow and this week. What are the best stocks to buy? What do I think the markets are going to do? Is it time for the markets to just rally back to all-time highs? Was this a buy the dip scenario, or is there more carnage ahead? Is there more downside? I'll tell you guys exactly what I think. I'll tell you exactly how I'm going to be positioned this week. I'll tell you exactly how I'm positioned currently, but more importantly, how we're going to make some money this week. So we're going to go over all of that later on the live stream. And then at the end, for those interested, I will show you the entire TTG platform. And yes, I use the word platform specifically. We are not just a chat room with a bunch of courses. We are far different. Do not mistake us from other services and programs out there. The TTG platform is designed literally to empower and level the playing field for the retail trader, give you access to not only the professional level education I received working at a hedge fund in New York, but also give you access to professional tools and resources from some of the top companies on Wall Street that professional traders use on a daily basis to help you make better informed decisions. That is how we empower the retail trader. All right, folks. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's start that Q&A. I'm going to bring Matt Kohrs on in just a moment. Start typing your questions in chat right now. There is no such thing as a stupid question. There is no such thing as a silly question. Okay? Type your questions in chat right now. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Asking questions is how you learn. Let's go ahead now and begin that Q&A. Heyo.
What's up, fam?
Wow, I love the look. I don't like.
Yeah, I'm just protecting my eyes from how bright the future of TTG is. So it's just more of an ocular defense thing. Nah, I'm kidding, folks. This is what happens when you don't give your children enough attention growing up. They lash out on the internet. Let's get it going.
I love it. I love it. Those shades look good on you, man. I should maybe get like matching pairs and we should just wear them.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable.
And I'll get a pair of red ones too. So if it's a red day, I'll wear the red ones. If it's a green day, I'll wear the green ones. And that way, before the live stream even starts, everybody knows if I had a good day or not.
Just signaling if you're going long or short. Just put on the red glasses.
Exactly. Is it a by the dip? Green glasses.
Love it, love it, love it. Where's the black background? I moved, new place. I have a little bit of it's a small one. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, I'll have this place for about 4 months. It's bigger, more space, a little bit warmer. I've been told it makes me look younger and less sad in my basement. So I've gone from my mom's basement to my mom's attic. I'm literally and figuratively moving up in life.
Awesome.
That's it. That was a good question. Thank you, Father.
Father Guido. I still remember the day Father Guido signed up. It was a joyous day on the TTG live stream. Let's see. Do you think Tesla will rise significantly before earnings? I'll let you take this one, man. I know you trade Tesla pretty actively and follow Tesla. So I'll pull Tesla up on the screen and I'll let you kind of give your thoughts on it. When are their earnings? I'm not even sure when their earnings are.
I think this upcoming week. Yeah, hang on. Let me pull up my calendar. When's the Fed meeting? Yeah, next week. I believe next week. So we have a week to it. I mean, so Tesla, from a technical perspective, I think we could all look at it. You're seeing lower highs, higher lows. It's consolidating. There's no clear trend right now. We're kind of waiting. And Tesla being, I believe, a top 5, top 6 company, it will be swayed heavily by the NASDAQ and particularly the S&P 500. And that matters because the 25th, 26th is the next FOMC meeting minutes. And we're going to get a better idea of their idea on balance sheet normalization and how aggressively they want to do it. So that is also coming out the exact same week as earnings, which will have an impact there. That one, I don't know, Mike, I'm sure we'll talk about this a little bit later, but particular to Tesla, the last handful of times they have surprised on deliveries and delivery reports and raising future guidance. So like, I guess I am a little bit naturally bullish on it, but I care way more about what's going to be going on in the overall market. Because even if they do well on deliveries, if it's an opposite move to the overall market, it's going to be completely muted. It might last for one day and then it'll just like kind of putter out just because it's so big. It's such an imperative part to the S&P 500 right now.
Yeah, I agree. That's literally exactly what happened a couple weeks ago. You know, when they announced their Q4 deliveries, you had like that huge gap up day when they just crushed deliveries. You got that huge gap up day. And then, like you said, it might be a one-day thing and then it kind of putters out and you could see a 200-point pullback from the highs of that delivery announcement, and then the pullback all the way down to 1,000. I think that because I mean this is also when the overall market started to really pull back, and you had the issue with the Fed minutes, and there was a lot of your high growth stocks with very high premiums on their valuations, like a Tesla, like a Snowflake, like a Zscaler, like an Okta. They got chopped up, they got some premium chopped off. And I think that Tesla is in that category of the high valuation names that, a company that does not generate, immensely strong positive cash flow like you would see in an oil company or in a value tech There's a difference between value tech and growth tech. And I think you guys have to really make a distinction between those type of companies as we roll through 2022 in a rising rate environment. I do think Tesla is going to be caught up in what's going on with tech and the NASDAQ. I believe that Tesla will follow what the NASDAQ is going to be doing. So when this person's direct question is, do you think Tesla will rise significantly before earnings? My answer to that is no, because I think that if Tesla's going to rise significantly, it'll be because of earnings, because I believe that Tesla's going to really be following the overall market, and specifically the NASDAQ going into their earnings. And then, like Matt said, you've got the Federal Reserve and everything that's going to be happening there, getting some more information about the balance sheet runoff. So I think Tesla will be caught up in the high growth valuation names, which I think will keep the stock muted a little bit. And then if they just blow out earnings, which I think it's expected because they already announced that they blew out deliveries. Yeah. So I think you're already, the word's already out. I think that this move was the earnings move because they were like, hey, we crushed deliveries, and the stock exploded. Well, now they're going to come out and we're going to report their actual earnings. Cat's out of the bag a little bit, I feel like. So I don't think it's going to go up significantly before earnings. So speaking, Marvin, directly to your question seems very specific regarding time. And that's just kind of my thoughts on what you're going to see there from Tesla. So I'm actually leaning towards a little bit more downside than I would lean towards a significant move higher before earnings.
So just for a little bit of clarification, I looked it up, and they're reporting after the market closes on Wednesday, the 26th. So that actually makes it a very, very difficult trade because you get the meeting minutes coming out at 2, his speech at 2:30, and then right after the market closes, they're going to be reporting. So it's going to be a lot of whipsaw volatility. I think that's actually like a very difficult trade to play like mid next week.
Wow. So same day as the Fed. Wow.
Yeah. So like that, there's going to be a lot of volatility, which, hey, if you're on the right side of it, you could do very well. But also if you're on the wrong side of it, you could get chopped up pretty bad.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's going to be one hell of a day. I'll tell you that. That's going to be one hell of a day. I expect a lot of volatility on Tuesday or on that Wednesday because of the Fed. So, hold on to your butts if you're going to be trading Tesla going into earnings, because you're going to get a lot of volatility in Tesla before that earnings print comes out. So just get ready for a 75 to 100 point move. Get ready for it.
I mean, and for everyone listening, it's technically on Friday, we kicked off earnings season. If you haven't heard that terminology before, it's basically a period of time, multiple weeks, where a lot of well-known, big, influential companies all report how they did in the most previous fiscal quarter. So last week on Friday, it got kicked off JP Morgan, Citi, Wells Fargo. This upcoming week, a lot of more banks. PNC, Charles Schwab, Goldman, those are all before the market opens tomorrow. BNY Mellon, a lot of smaller mid-tier banks. And then we have a couple more banks on Wednesday, Bank of America, Discover, more middle-tier ones. And then on Thursday, American Airlines, Netflix after the market. So like a lot of big companies are reporting this situation. And particular to some of them, people are interested in what retail's actually been doing. How impactful from a financial situation has the last quarter been as it relates to Omicron? So like we're getting an idea. And like on Friday, some of the banks did well. JP Morgan went down, Citi was and Wells Fargo went up. So right now we're not even getting a clear direction on things. It's a mixed bag. So hopefully we have some better idea from finances next week, and then some major tech players, I believe Apple, Tesla, yada, 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 the week after.
Yeah.
I also think seasonally, this is now becoming a bearish time, as typically, I believe, if you go into the end of January, like just in terms of the S&P 500, there's some bearish tones.
BBIG options, juice, and fundamentals stacked.
Have you been trading BBIG?
I actually have not. I haven't traded BBIG on Thursday, Friday. I haven't traded it. I've been trading a lot of large caps lately. I've been trading the SPY. I've been trading a lot of large caps. I really have not focused on small caps, but BBIG has been rocking and rolling big time these last couple of days. I know there's a lot of option chain activity going on. There's people on social media talking about a gamma squeeze. I mean, everything else with regards to this company. So is this something that you've been following pretty actively on social media with?
Yeah. So when we back when we did that like social sentiment course, this one has been last week, it just blew up. It is dominating a lot of like the things I pay attention to. I mean, even, and it's really best shown by its volume. I think it had 5x its average daily volume. Like it's just trading, instead of 40 mil, it's trading 200 mil. So I have some actual information written down on this one. Just now that so many people are talking about it, hopefully we could get some good clarification out there. Market cap roughly $500 million, 500 million. It's outstanding shares 136 with the free float dominating that at 123. Yes, every social sentiment, Google Trends, stock twits, Twitter, Reddit, all of them, they're talking about BBIG to the point that it has 5x volume. And the reason for it is because of what this move from 250 to what's it at right now? 420. That nice.
420, yeah.
I mean, almost 100% gain, 75% gain. Well, people are starting to notice it had that, but the short interest is 25%. The utilization is 99. So obviously the people who have been shorting it are currently under pressure. So, and this one being previously wrapped up in a huge move from 2 to 12, people, it's raising some eyebrows of like, okay, is this going to happen again? If you haven't heard of PBIG, they're a company that always tries to hop onto like the next hot tech product consumer type thing. They own stake in some crypto stuff and some social media stuff, yada, yada, yada. They have a lot of different subsidiaries. This particular move is because one of those subsidiaries, Cryptide, I believe is the name, a lot of rumors. The rumor mill is going that it's about to go public. So there's like excitement on that. So the excitement's picking it up. They have a short interest. I guess a couple of feelings, just so you know, everyone listening right now, I have no BBIG. I am not long. I'm not sure. I don't have calls, options. I have no shares. I have no skin in the game as of now. I'll let you know if that changes. But anyway, there is that saying in the stock market, buy the rumor, sell the news. This could run. But if there's a reason we have that saying is because you see that pattern so many times that if it is announced that Cryptide, which the ticker symbol will be TYDE, if that is like officially said, like if everyone like kind of notarizes it and agrees that it's true news, you might actually see that might be like kind of marking the top of it. You might see a weird little volatility push, but there's a reason we have that saying. So the short interest is juice. The option chain, absolutely juice. If it keeps going, it could prompt a gamma squeeze. We can cover that in a different lecture, but overall it's just more buying, similar to a short squeeze, similar to FOMO buying. It's all things that just push the stock higher. So it's an interesting situation. Please be careful about buy the rumor, sell the news. And also with it, and I cannot stress this enough, if you've been tuning me out, please tune me back in right now. When this goes, do not be afraid to lock in some money. It doesn't have to be this game of all in, all out. You can scale in, you can scale out, but this concept, and it's frustrating to me, everyone, because on social media, right away, I already see absurd price targets. So like, it has to go here, has to go here. And I'm not talking like $6, $7. I'm talking people I've seen 4-digit call outs already based on nothing. And that is a perfect scenario that's going to create bag holders. So folks, it's okay to scale out, especially if you're a point that it's up 100% and you can sell half and just play with the casino's money. It's okay to have some like runners on there, like whatever. If you want to gamble, you want to gamble, like that's fine. But overall, don't price targets and date call outs on social media, especially to like a social based thing. I've never seen one been right. And this has been my life for an entire year. So that should tell you something that like, ride it out, be smart, lock it in, always respect your risk. Don't let it go. Like Mike will tell you this, anyone will tell you this that knows about trading. You're only putting the money on the table that you're willing to actually lose. You have to follow your risk no matter what. And I know it's painful, but it's better to take like a little paper cut than like a gunshot wound to your P&L.
Yep. I literally actually, one of my little one-liner quotes that I say to members is, it's a lot easier to recover from a paper cut than it is stepping on a landmine.
Yeah.
And I teach, specifically to Matt's point, guys, in True Trading Group, we will teach everyone to use what's called a tier trading strategy. It's something that I learned when I worked at the fund, and I've made tweaks to it so that it relates to my own, retail trading. And that is where you will actually sell your position in pieces as different profit targets are met. And I would give you that exact same advice with something like a BBIG. And just to touch upon this from a technical standpoint, as Matt just gave you guys a lot of the fundamental background, let me just touch upon a technical aspect of this, because from me, I'm looking at a very key level on BBIG, and that's going to be around 380, around this 380 level. And the reason why I point this out to you is that's right around Thursday's high, which was broken on Friday, obviously, with a massive increase in trading volume. But Thursday's high also lines up dead even with this gap fill that you had from the end of November. So the end of November, the stock had a sizable gap down, and that created this gap. All right. Now, this gap was closed on Thursday. Then you had to break through that gap, which was also the prior day's high. So that level of 380-ish is going to be, I think, significant for BBIG. And if you get a pullback, let's say tomorrow, BBIG does this. If BBIG does this with a volume bar that looks something like that, a significantly lower volume compared to this move higher, and the stock pulls back and resets at 380, and it holds above 380, and the next day the stock does something like that, that's a pretty good indication. That's a pretty good buyable pullback down there below 4. And I think that if you're looking for BBIG, if you think this thing's gonna experience a massive squeeze like that, I think that that would be an area you can look to possibly be a buyer if this thing's going to give you some more upside and possibly get up into your high single digits. All right. So just something to think of, just giving you guys some technical areas and some technical information to go inside with that fundamental stuff. So hope that helps, folks. Next question. Is it possible to successfully start trading with $1,000 only? John, it is not just possible. It's actually very possible. The majority of our members in True Trading Group, well, I don't know if it's the majority of, but a lot of our members have actually started with accounts that are less than $1,000. You do not need tens of thousands of dollars to get started trading. It is a complete fallacy. It is one of the biggest misconceptions that people have when it comes to trading, is that they think, oh, I only have $500. What is that? It's not enough. I need at least 10 grand in order for me to make it worth it. You are wrong. A large amount of our members in True Trading Group have taken 3-digit accounts and have turned it into 5-digit accounts. And if you guys don't believe me, just let's ask members themselves. Guys, we have a lot. There's like 1,700 people watching this stream right now. How many of you, if you are a TTG member and you started with less than $1,000 and you guys are making money now, comment in chat right now. Tell me what you started with and maybe where you are now today. Like, just give me some input from what you started with. If you started with less than 1,000, comment, and then tell me where you are today also. So from where'd you start to where are you now? My boy Chris started with 500, is now at 3,200. Greg Timmons started with 150. Julie started with $200. Daryl P started with $850 last May and is now sitting at $16,000. Papa Jordana started with $1,000. Wow, that's incredible. Papa Jordana, that's incredible. Started with $1,000 2 years ago, is now at $300K. That's absolutely incredible. That's not a typical normal result, but that's absolutely incredible. And it gives you.
Yeah, real quick, just coming in as the fact checking police, as much as I'd love to sit here and boast about that. If you're going to put extravagant numbers on here like that, just like we're going to, call out the fact that you're doing really well, I would like to know how you did that. So send me a message to 201-775-9702. 201-775-9702. I want the details on exactly how you did that. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, we also got here. Bruce started with $500. Patrick Jam started with $500, is now at $47K. $179 for Hustle Dinero is now at $13,500. Papa Grinch started with $600. Whipsaw Jackson $450, now at $2,500. Diane Fig started with just $100. S. Phillips from $1,000 to $38,000. Jordan 29 Daniel $300 to $3,000. Okay, there you guys go. Jacob Dave started with $500. a while ago just had a $3,000 day in one day. Okay. And guys, also, Alpine Trader started with $1,000 in 2020. They're now at 76K. Absolutely incredible. Okay. So you guys can read a lot more of the comments that are coming through. I don't need to continue to read everybody's comments, but the other thing that I want you guys to be aware of is that we recently just started a small account demo in True Trading Group, a small account challenge from one of our pro traders. Jason Simmons is one of our pro trader moderators inside of True Trading Group. He literally took a $1,000. He opened up a brand new Charles Schwab account, and he is going to start with a $1,000 cash account, and he's going to grow that to 25K. And he's alerting all of his trades. He's telling all of our members inside of True Trading Group what he's doing, where he's buying, where he's selling, and how he's doing it. And he's walking you guys through that. So not only is it possible, you're seeing the results from some members that are commenting in chat, but one of our pro traders in True Trading Group is going to actually show you guys how to do it step by step.
All right, what else do we have? What are your thoughts while we're waiting for some questions to come in? What are your thoughts on the banks, like kind of how they went on Friday, and what are your thoughts for the ones coming up since it was a mixed bag?
You know, I'm definitely disappointed in JP Morgan's earnings. I definitely am disappointed with their earnings, but I still think JP Morgan's going to be just fine. I actually think that, you know, some guys that I know at some guys I know at Merrill Lynch were actually, and Morgan Stanley as well, for that matter. Some guys I know were actually buyers of JP Morgan on Friday on the big gap down. So a lot of big players that I know, you know, personally, we're actually buying JP Morgan on Friday. I own JP Morgan in my long-term portfolio. It's, I think, one of the best run banks in the world. It's the biggest bank also. So definitely disappointed with the earnings. But the other thing that I'm thinking about is like, yeah, Wells Fargo has a lot of catching up to do because Wells Fargo has been a laggard in the financial sector for the last several years up until last year. So Wells Fargo still has some catching up to do. You know, JP Morgan was sitting at all-time highs. You know, I think that the banks are never ones to report really exciting earnings. They really never have. They never report really exciting, sexy, huge growth, like, for guidance wise. They're usually very conservative on their earnings. But I just think that the financial sector is going to do very well this year. I think Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, Signature Bank is also one of my favorite financials that not many people know about. I actually gave Signature Bank was one of my top stock picks for 2022, and that's ticker symbol SBNY. You know, I expect a lot of really good action on financials, and I think JP Morgan will recover throughout the year as interest rates rise. So I do expect, for the most part, I expect, you know, probably Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo to perform maybe a little better on earnings than maybe a Goldman Sachs and a Morgan Stanley, because they're less tied to interest rates. Yeah. Like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, obviously with, you know, their retail banking side and their loan growth, they're going to have a lot more exposure to rising rates, which is better for them. Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, not really retail banks. So, you know, their focus is going to be more trading related, more mergers and acquisitions related, investment banking, which I still am very bullish on those companies as well. But I think that the financial sector for the remainder of 2022 is going to be good. It's actually my number 2 sector pick for 2022. My number 1 sector pick is energy. My number 2 sector pick is financials for 2022. Just a reminder for everyone that if all members of True Trading Group, as well as all trial members of True Trading Group, you guys have access to my 2022 market outlook report. I gave you guys my top sectors for the year, and I gave you guys individual stock picks within those sectors that I really like for 2022. You guys can download that totally for free as members of True Trading Group. So just a reminder, all members and all trial members, you guys can download that entire 18-page report totally free.
What are you thinking on the SPY? Some people are asking about like the Russell and the Qs and the SPY. What are your thoughts on, like, are you just gonna be thinking about this in terms of the overall banks? Like, do you think the banks reports are going to be running the show on like the overall market?
No, I don't. They're not a big enough weighting in the S&P. They can maybe hold up the Dow. Like energy and financials have been performing a lot better than obviously tech. So right now, what I expect, and I expect this to be the case really almost for the whole year. I expect that really to be kind of a situation of energy financials will remain strong even when tech gets weak. I expect the Dow to hold up better because the Dow is going to be compiled of, your energy stocks and a lot of your financial stocks, which the NASDAQ is not. So as tech starts to get hit, which it has been, but energy is all-time highs. I mean, you take a look at some of these energy stocks, you look at Chevron, you look at ExxonMobil, you look at Occidental, you look at Devon Energy, you look at Pioneer, right? You look at Marathon. I mean, the move these stocks are making is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So these energy stocks like a Chevron, that's what's going to be in your Dow, okay, as well as some of your other banks. So I think that they can hold the Dow up, but they're not enough of a weighting to like hold up the S&P, and they're not in the NASDAQ, so they're not going to hold up the NASDAQ either. And tech is the biggest weighting by far of the S&P 500. So if tech goes down significantly, the S&P will have a difficult time moving higher. Even if energy and financials are green, if tech is down big, not to say that the S&P has to be down big, but it won't go up. It might go sideways.
Yeah.
So you're going to have that push-pull that I think will be divergence between growth and value all year long.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I just pulled up the futures. Yields are up right now. It'll be interesting to see if it holds in the overnight session and how it all play out when the bell goes ding, ding, ding in the morning.
I have a very, very, very specific game plan for this week. So specific that I'm literally going to tell people in advance right now, even so what I plan to do on Wednesday. So not only am I telling you guys how I plan on making money this week, but I'm also going to be telling you guys what I'm going to do actually Tuesday, what I plan on doing Wednesday. Like I have a very specific game plan. There's a very specific setup that I see in the overall markets that I am going to be attacking this week. And you guys are going to see me really go to work. You're going to really see me go to work. We've had a huge start to January. We've been trading SPY options. Unbelievable. 69% gain, 40% gain, 194% gain. Just some of the gains that we've pulled off on SPY options so far in the first 2 weeks of 2022. And I expect even more of that as we go into the end of the first trading month of the year. So I've got a very specific game plan I'm going to share with you guys in just a few moments. Stick around after I go over right now. I'm going to go over just a little bit about the TTG membership. I'll tell you guys maybe how you can join, the different discount incentive we have running for this evening, because at midnight Pacific tonight, folks, the price of the TTG membership is going up. At midnight Pacific tonight, it jumps, okay? So I will share with you guys that. And then in about 15 minutes, I'll tell you exactly what I plan on doing this week upcoming in the markets and how I plan on making money. So before I do that, I'd like to see real quick, how many people are on the live stream right now? Oh, okay. Well, our producer is giving me mixed signals, folks. So I'll do that in just a few moments. I guess we're not ready for that.
The internet.
I'm clearly not.
Honestly, kind of built up my excitement. I was very excited to know your plan for.
Yeah, well,
Tuesday,
everyone's going to have to wait. We're going to take a couple of more questions.
Happy to. This is how you build up suspense.
What is so special about TTG? How long do you have? Let me just kind of give you a little bit on what makes TTG different from everybody else. And actually, to answer your question first, I'm going to let members answer the question for you, right? I'm going to let members answer the question for you. So, guys, my members of True Trading Group. Now, our members have been members of a lot of other groups in the past. Members of True Trading Group, what makes TTG special? Comment in chat right now if you are part of the TTG family. Comment in chat what you think makes TTG special. Family, honesty, family education training. The answer is you, the family, the education. TTG equals family, the people. Mike called some great options last week. Education, support, the family. TTG people actually give a rat's about you, period. Insight, family, the daily chat room. They actually care about our success, literally everything. I've been a member for 1 week and I've learned more than I ever knew in my life. Sanjeev, an ass. The education, quality, integrity, family, real and honest people. Best school I've ever been to, and I went to DeVry. Education, they're down to earth. You're always learning. You'll never know if you don't join. 100% the best people, traders and family, real learning, real education, the courses, live mods, true support, real education. There you guys, folks. Transparency. There you have it, folks. I don't need to continue to read it. You guys can. It is, I think, a good idea though for you to go and read a lot of the comments that are coming through. A lot of the comments that are coming through in chat for you guys right now. The other thing you have to realize is that True Trading Group is a platform. Okay, you're not just joining True Trading Group to get my trade alerts. Okay. You're not just joining True Trading Group to get my trade alerts. Hold on one second.
Well, they're figuring out some of these tech issues. I kind of want to. It's so important. Mike and I have discussed this like 2 or 3 times ago. It's so important to view it as a skill set, not as like, oh, like you need to be with someone to only make money. The point of it really, and I think like maybe the allure to so many of our like personalities of what this pulls on is because it represents, in a certain sense, I guess like financial freedom, but you're not actually financially free then if you think about it, if you always have to be like dependent on someone else's trades. So I think the thing that's so sexy and attractive about the market and developing the skill to make money and do whatever you want to do with your life is the fact that like you need to be able to execute in your own like volition, in your own right. So that's why this is kind of being built out. It's weird, but like an overall goal of a community such as this is like, of course you want to actually make them so good that they don't necessarily have to be reliant on you anymore. It's like great, obviously people stick around and hang out, but the entire goal is we want to make you so good on it that you're like, oh, okay, like I actually don't even need to sign on today. It's kind of almost like a paradox of what the goal is here.
Yeah. And you also, listen, the better that members get, honestly, also from a selfish standpoint, the better that I get, because I only have 2 eyeballs. So I can only look at a certain amount of stocks throughout the course of the day or at once. The more members that I have that know what to look for, that are good traders, that can not only, it's not just me and there's also 8 other professional traders that are moderators in True Trading Group. It's not just us giving trade ideas to members. I also want the point of members giving trade ideas to us as well. It makes everybody better. There's plenty of times, countless times, I can't even tell you how many times that a member has brought a trade idea to my attention that I was not looking at. And then I made a ton of money on the trade that I otherwise would not have if that member did not bring it to my attention. That's the point. That's the point of trading in a group. It's not to stroke the ego of some head trader and tell them how amazing they are. It's to make everybody around you better. That's the point of trading into a group. All right. So folks, let me actually see real quick, just further talking about what makes, True Trading Group special. Let me tell you guys a little bit about the membership and the discounts that we have for joining. And then in about 15 minutes, I'll cover with you exactly what I think the overall markets are going to do this week, but more importantly, how I plan on making money from that action. But first, I'd like to see how many people are on the live stream right now that are not members of True Trading Group, or maybe this is just your first live stream. Type the number 1 in chat right now, folks, if you guys are new to the live stream or you are not a member of True Trading Group. We got Chelsea Chaffee, we got BJ Mathis, Frank Buscarello, Baseball 11, BX Cream, Samantha, Dwayne Brassel, Raul Patel, Kai, Taylor Mon, Cliff, Joey's, Alex, Believe You, Michael Barrett, Corbin Matson, Antonio Battaglia, Rogelio Pez, Johnny J, Leonard Smith, Anthony Klecki, Dustin Lumpkin, Desiderio Matthias, Maxwell, MS Dodge, Fly Guy, Maria, Jet, John, Fahad, Kenny Battles, ABH, Margie L, Umesh. Nice. Van Ming Wang says, I just joined. I'm looking forward to the next coming days. I'm looking forward to having you part of the group.
That's awesome.
John, Sanan, Eternal Life, Mary Green, Nick Saeed, Vincent. I love it. So many number ones flying through chat. Guys, all of you type the number one. You may not realize how fortunate you are right now to be here, but you guys will soon find out. Stick around just a few minutes. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think the market's going to do this week. More importantly, my positioning and the trade ideas that I plan on implementing this week in order to make money from it. But first, let me tell you about the discounts and incentives we have to join. Little sale that we've been running for this little holiday weekend, and then the price is jumping at midnight Pacific tonight. So if you guys have ever been interested in the membership, pay attention real quick. And in 15 minutes, we're going to talk about the overall markets. But I told you before when we started this live stream that results matter. But results, not metaphorically speaking, your results and your success matter at True Trading Group. Not mine, not anybody else's. Your results matter. It doesn't matter how much money I make if you can't make it also. So it's about your results and your success. Result can be defined as an effect, a consequence, or an outcome of something, right? That's what a result is. And a statistical fact, a direct effect by you joining True Trading Group, putting in an effort, taking the courses, passing our quizzes, using the tools, joining the study groups, attending the webinars. You statistically have a very good chance of making money, and more importantly, becoming a better trader. And if you don't believe me, and I understand you may not believe things that come out of my mouth, because why should you? But let's ask members themselves. Guys, if you are a member of True Trading Group, and very plain and simple, are you making money? Are you becoming better traders? If that answer is yes, type the number one in chat right now. Anybody that's not a member of True Trading Group, anybody that thinks, oh, can you be successful with your trading group? Is True Trading Group legit? Is it a scam? Is it bullshit like every other group and service that's out there? I want you to just pay attention to the side of the screen right now and just watch and see for yourself how many number ones come through the side of the screen. Because these number ones are what results look like. Results matter. Here they are. All of these people that are typing the number one in chat.
In the mail tomorrow. I know I owe you all $2 every time you type the number one. They're all in the mail tomorrow.
So there's all of these people that are typing the number one in chat, folks. These are real TTG members that found True Trading Group most likely the same way that all of you did that are not members. And that's most likely one of these live streams, or a friend or family member told them about it. But most likely you found us by one of these live streams, and you could thank YouTube for that. All right. But that's what results look like. Now, another example of a result would be, and I don't make these numbers up, you can look them up yourself, but by you trying to figure out the stock market and trading game yourself, you statistically have about a 90% chance of failing. And I share that with you not because I think True Trading Group is the only way to be successful. It's not the only way, but I do think it's one of, if not the best option for all people of all walks of life to learn, trade, and profit on a consistent basis. We help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable by combining the professional level education that I received when I worked at the hedge fund in New York, and we pair that with premium tools from top street companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, Polygon, and more. We are a community that truly cares about your success, that all shares the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Folks, like I said, in just about 15 minutes, I will share with you exactly what I think the market's going to do this week and exactly how I plan on profiting and how I plan on making money from it. True Trading Group, our goal is to level the playing field for the retail investor. Now, that requires a continued effort from us to make sure that our platform remains within reach financially for those who want it. Now, because of that, you guys have an opportunity right here, right now, but it's only good until midnight Pacific, and then the price jumps. But you can actually save 42% on a TTG membership. The price is normally $2,212 for the year. However, when you go to ttgoffer.com tonight, and enter the coupon code TTG121, you get a 42% discount. It drops the price all the way down to $12.72. But then that price is going to jump at midnight Pacific tonight. You will also be able to get the next 28 people. The next 28 people to use that coupon code will also get included a brand new free laptop upon becoming TTG certified. Becoming certified means you've gone through our courses and you have passed our quizzes. Now, that's not a catch. Oh, I got to pass the quizzes. Well, I don't know anything. I'm not going to pass the quizzes. Wrong. You actually also get the answer key with the quizzes, but don't cheat because you're only cheating yourself if you do. We need to know what you know and what you don't know, what you understand, what you don't understand before you put your hard-earned money on the line. So if you cheat, you're literally only cheating yourself. Okay? Becoming TTG certified is a badge of honor for our members. They wear it proudly. They get a certificate. They get a green check mark next to the username and chat. Lets other people know that they have received a professional level education, a simplified and expanded upon version when I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. Okay. This is the very last night. Okay. This is the guys. That's it. We have 28 laptops that will most likely be gone by midnight tonight. And then that is it. Adam is working on getting more for tomorrow, but right now he has nothing lined up. Okay. Adam's got nothing lined up for laptops for tomorrow. So the next 28 people will get the free laptop, the 42% discount. You're also going to get 2 small private study group sessions with a pro trader from True Trading Group. Okay. This is going to be your chance to get individual attention, ask questions, go over lessons and topics that you are struggling with so we can make sure that you are getting the help that you need so we can get you on the right path to success and help speed up that learning curve. But also, last but certainly not least, this is only good until midnight Pacific tonight. Hear me carefully, because when I told you results matter, I meant it. I put my money where my mouth is. I stand behind this program, and this is how I prove it to you. Tonight is the very last night that we are going to be doing this. At midnight Pacific tonight, that's it. That's it. We are cutting this off. But anyone who joins here tonight with that coupon code, you will also be getting a double your money back guarantee. Let me explain what that means. You will pay $12.72 to join right now. If during your membership, you do not make your membership fee back at least once, after going through our courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group, that is all I ask of you. Actually utilize the platform you're subscribing to. And if you still fail, I will give you double your money back. So you will pay $12.72 to join. And if you do not make your membership fee back, I will give you back $2,544. I am dead serious. Everything I'm saying to you is on the website. Very clear, plain black and white. Go read it for yourself. You know you're getting exactly what I'm saying to you here. But that is how much I stand behind this program, and that is how confident I am in our ability to help you become successful. We have a refund rate at True Trading Group since 2017 of 1.78%. We have never denied a single person that has requested a refund after not making their membership fee back, that went through the courses, passed the quizzes, and attended a study group. We have never denied a single person. That is how confident I am in our ability to help you succeed. So let me say this again. Your internet connection is fine. I did not stutter. You will pay $12.72 if you don't make your membership fee back at least once. After going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group, I will give you back $2,544. Oh, and by the way, you're still going to get to keep that brand new free laptop. So if you fail with True Trading Group, we are going to lose money as a company. And I'm totally fine and okay with that, because when you join TTG, we're in this together. You commit to the platform, I will commit to you. That ensures that we have access, that you will have access to every single piece of education, guidance, tools, resources, mentorship that you need to become successful. Just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. That offer is good until midnight Pacific tonight, and that is it. Okay, so like I said, if you've ever been interested in joining the TTG platform, you were going to want to pay attention and listen to what we have in store for you guys here tonight, and there you have it. So a 42% discount, a brand new free laptop for the next 28 people. 2 small private study groups with a pro trader at TTG, and a double your money back guarantee. The price you pay tonight is also the price you pay for life. So you'll pay $12.72 tonight. Let's say next year the membership is $22.12. You will only pay $12.72 to renew your membership. Okay, when you guys join, you are locking yourself in at that price point. Okay, so there you have it. All right, folks, that is all. All right, remember, price is going up at midnight Pacific tonight. That double your money back guarantee is gone at midnight Pacific tonight. Let me tell you guys what comes included with that membership, because it is an all-inclusive membership. All right, all-inclusive. You'll pay one price, you get access to every single thing that we have. There are no upsells for courses, tools, and resources. When you join True Training Group, you're going to get our entire curriculum, 17 courses, a simplified but expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. Beginner and foundation courses for those that are new, advanced courses, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, options, you name it, we've got it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You're also going to get our trading performance journal, which tracks all of your trading to give you guys statistics and data to figure out where you're making mistakes. Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. Remember, that alone would cost you $1,400 if you joined through Benzinga specifically and directly. You guys get that included with your membership when you join True Training Group. That's going to give you live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room in real time. No more relying on delayed news like Yahoo Finance. You want to trade like a pro, you got to get news at the speed of a pro so you can react as fast as a pro. You're also going to get Colt Media's full book level 2, so you can see all the market makers, not just the ones your broker shows you. TradingView's premium charting software, ETNA's simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, with real-time data, so you can actually practice what you're learning before you risk $1 of your hard-earned cash. You're going to get the Trade Ideas scanner, which will always make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Of course, access to our chat room with all of our trade alerts from a group of professional traders that's sporting over an 80% win rate. We are fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that tracks every buy and sell that our moderators make. So you can see for yourself how you'd be doing if you followed our alerts. The wins, the losses, they're all right there for you to see. You're also going to be able to join our live workshops and webinars we host every week. We just added dark pool data, unusual options activity. You're going to get the 2 small private study groups. We've got a social sentiment scanner that will tell you guys what tickers are being mentioned the most on social media. Stock profiles, analyst ratings, all included with your yearly membership for $12.72 with that double your money back guarantee. So everything I just said to you, you don't pay extra for. It's all included. The next 28 people to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121 will get the 42% discount, the free laptop, the 2 study groups, and double your money back guarantee. You'll know you're getting one of the 28 laptops. If you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you're good. If you do not see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means we've sold out. All right, folks, there you have it. All right, so again, ttgoffer.com. All right, guys, also
doubling it up. The double, yeah, I'm like, just like actually, so like for people who don't know, I've been through like many trading courses when I was like trying to learn how to trade, starting at like whatever, 16, 17. That's insane. Like I've never, ever, I don't even think right now people are like, that's ridiculous. That's awesome.
It's my fault. Somebody called me out last week or called out True Trading Group. I got pissed. And then I didn't think they were going to sign up. And I basically was like, so anyways, this guy basically said that we were BS. And I said, okay, well, if we're bullshit, then why don't you sign up right now? And if you don't make your money back, I'll personally double what you paid for the membership.
That's I love it.
And then he said, bet, and he signed up. And then he's already made his money back. But then
within 3 days.
But then a lot of people were like, oh, well, why don't you give me that deal? Give me that deal. I'll take that deal. So that's why we're like, all right, well, just from like Thursday night till tonight, we're going to do that deal. Normally we give we have our money back guarantee is, sign up now. If you don't make your money back, we'll give you $500 on top of what you paid, which is still like kind of unheard of,
Nobody does it.
But yeah, I got, so it was my dumb mouth.
I like it. I like it.
Honestly, man, I don't mind it. I don't mind because, our refund rate is so low. Our success rate is so high, and I stand behind this platform. I come up here every night and I tell people like, hey, if you guys really want to learn how to do this the right way, the professional way, you're going to learn what I learned when I worked at the fund. That's how I was taught how to trade. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. Those professional traders on Wall Street taught me how to trade. You guys want to do that? I'm confident in our program and what you're going to learn. Like, that's the thing about trading. You don't need an Ivy League education. You don't need this massive IQ. It's not for gift-minded people. You just have to be taught the right way. A lot of you maybe on this live stream right now don't know how to change the oil in a car. But if I show you how to change the oil in your car, you will be able to change the oil in your car. The problem is a lot of people think that trading is a get-rich-quick scheme, and they think it's about predicting the future. Trading is not about predicting the future. It's about being able to identify high probability patterns and setups and how to take advantage of that. That's what trading is. But everybody searches on YouTube, on the internet, they Google, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and they try to, on Reddit, and they try to find someone or some group that can predict the future or has the special secret. Guys, I worked at a hedge fund in New York with about $450 million under management. Trust me, if there was a secret, they would have told me. The secret is, you want to know the secret? The secret is that when I got hired at the fund, for the first 3 months of my employment, I was not allowed on the trading floor. I was in a classroom style setting, and I had to go through their educational training before I was able to touch $1 of their money. Does anybody on this live stream think that you know better than a hedge fund in New York City? So if a hedge fund in New York City is not allowing their new traders to touch their money without getting properly educated, what makes you think you have the right, or you have the wherewithal or the knowledge to touch your own money without getting educated? Why do that? There's a reason why I wasn't able to touch their money for 3 months. There was a reason I had to go through their training program first. There's a reason our slogan is learn, trade, profit, in that order. But nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to profit, or they all want to trade, profit, then learn. That's not the way it works. People will spend their entire life searching for the secret. It doesn't exist. All the while, you're missing out on wealth building opportunities for you and your family because you're looking for shortcuts. Shame on you. Financial freedom is worth your time, energy, and effort. Put the work in, and my group and I will not only be there with you to hold your hand through the process, but I'm going to guarantee you your money back double. Just put in the effort. That is True Trading Group. It started out, like I said, Adam got pissed off. This guy was questioning, whatever, but I don't care. I don't mind it. If that's what you people need to just say, you know what, the hell with this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to see if I can do this. Great. Let's go. If you're willing to put in the work, I'm willing to guarantee your membership back twice. If you're going to be lazy, don't hit me up in 3 months and be like, yo, Mike, I didn't make any money. I want my money back. And I check, and you haven't gone through one single course. You haven't passed one single quiz. You never attended a private study group. You know what I'm going to say to you? No, our program doesn't suck. You're lazy, and you're not getting your money back. But if you're someone that's actually going to put in the time, energy, and effort to actually utilize the platform you're subscribing to, then yes, I will tell you, you tried, you gave it your all. Our program failed you. I'm sorry. Here's your money back. Here's extra money on top. Good luck. Our program failed you. Fair enough. Fair exchange. I have no problem doing that. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you guys succeed. So just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. That's it. 42% discount, 2 small private study groups, the free laptop, the double your money back guarantee. Okay, that's it. Now, let's get back over to the SPY, the overall markets. I want to share with you all what my thoughts are on the overall markets. I want to tell you exactly what I think the markets are going to do this upcoming week. Okay. All right. So let's go over to the charts. Let me take a quick little sip of water, and then we're going to get into this. And then
you don't need water. Just keep going, Mike. Just keep fucking going, bro. Jesus Christ.
What?
You don't need water, man. Just keep going. You're good.
Why?
Marathon.
Bro, it's insane. All right.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
No, you did good.
I think Adam and I came to the realization that you're more physically fit than the two of us put together.
100%.
Like, that's what we've come to the realization of.
I can't talk like that.
Get
I
the
don't
total,
like-
man.
I think you have like 2 sets of lungs. Like your oxygen capacity
You know
is like
how-
not
you know how
normal.
COVID normally
And Peloton.
damage the lungs.
Long on Peloton.
And I was never a smoker. I smoke cigars, but I was never a smoker my whole life. Never. Thank you.
Nobody asked.
I'm proud of that. Damn it, guys. Let's talk about how we're making money this week, because that's
All
more.
right, yeah.
important than my
Daddy's got a Netflix show. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, that's more important than my lung. Let's talk about how we're making money this week. So let me tell you guys exactly what I think is going to transpire this week. And I'm going to put it out there just like I always do. On my live streams, I always tell you what I think the market's going to do. I always tell you what trades I'm in. I tell you guys everything. I put my neck out there. Okay? I don't mind. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'll make a bunch of money doing it. Let's talk about it. Okay? Now, I believe that 2022 is going to give us a real correction in the market. What's a correction? A correction is a 10% pullback. Okay. A 10% pullback is the definition of a correction. We did not experience a correction at all in 2021. Okay. The deepest we got was about 5% on the S&P. Now, I believe that's not going to be the case in 2022. I believe you're going to get a 10% correction. Now, I don't know if that correction comes right now. I don't think it comes right now. I think that correction comes when the Fed starts to raise rates and gets maybe a little bit more aggressive than they said they were going to, and that will give you the 10%. But I believe that right now you can get, that 5, 6, 7% pullback and really shake people up a little bit, because people have been programmed for all of 2021 to just, the market's down 4 or 5%, buy, and the market went right back to all-time highs, right? Every single pullback that you saw in 2021 led to an all-time high rally. Literally every single pullback that you saw in 2021 led to an all-time high rally. Every single, I've never seen anything like it. Every single pullback was bought so aggressively and took the markets right back to all-time highs. It's unbelievable.
That's wild.
It's like little, right? Like you see, as I'm going
wild.
back in the chart, I've never seen anything like it. Every little pullback, all-time high. Pullback, all-time high. All-time high, all-time high, all-time high, all-time. Every single time. But now, this pullback that you got in the overall market, things have changed. What's changed? The Federal Reserve. You guys ever heard the saying, don't fight the Fed? Oh, we got a couple of members here. We got to welcome Ken, David, and Van Wong. Ken, David, and Van Wong, welcome to the TTG family, folks. Guys, there's 25 laptops left now. We had 28. Now we're down to 25. All my TTG fam, you got 3 new members. Ken, David, Van Wong. Welcome them all to the TTG family. Folks, remember, just go to ttgoffer.com. Enter the code TTG121. All right. Now, the Federal Reserve, you might have heard the saying, don't fight the Fed. Okay. And I don't plan on it. Now, the Federal Reserve has done a complete 180. Okay. They went from buying $120 billion of assets every single month. They're now going to be down to zero, most likely by no later than March. No later than March, I expect the Fed to be done with their taper. I expect actually this month at the next Fed meeting, Matt, I actually expect them to give us an update that they're going to speed up their taper even more than what they said at their December meeting. I expect them to be done by March with their taper. And it wouldn't shock me if they were like, you know what, guys, we're going to be done in February. Would not shock me. It really would not shock me, but I do expect them to give us an update on a new taper schedule. That's number one. That's different with the Fed. And let me talk about that a little bit more, because I believe that's a big part of the reason why every pullback last year got bought. Because you guys have to realize if the Fed is buying, and that's what the taper program, that's what the asset purchase program was. That's what's being tapered back now. They would buy $120 billion worth of bonds and mortgage-backed securities and other assets every single month. Now, if the Fed is buying $120 billion worth of stuff every month, that means people are selling $120 billion worth of stuff, and they're getting $120 billion in cash. Well, that cash needs to find a home, because professional money managers don't just take $120 billion and let it sit in a checking or savings account. They put it to work. And where do they put it to work? In the market. Every single one of those pullbacks and dips was met with ferocious buying power. And I think that has a lot to do with it. Everybody welcome Nader, Sam, and Anupan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your names correctly. I apologize if I'm not. But guys, welcome your new members to the TTG family. There's now 22 laptops left. TTGoffer.com. Coupon code TTG121. Use it now. Guys, that offer is done at midnight tonight. Understand that. The price is going to jump. The double your money back guarantee is gone. Midnight Pacific time tonight. You'll know you're getting one of the laptops. There's now 22 left. If you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you're good. All right. So that's a lot of the reason why I believe the market's every pullback went right back to all-time highs, because on every pullback, $120 billion worth of cash was coming into the market and buying. Yeah. That's not there anymore. You're not getting that this year. So that's $120 billion of cash that I think is not going to be buying equities, because they're not selling it to the Fed. That cash is not going to be there. That was free money that people were putting in their pockets, and they took it, they put it into the market. That's reason number one. Reason number two, the Fed is going to be a lot more aggressive with raising rates. The Fed has not raised rates. They didn't raise rates at all last year. Interest rates were zero. Not this year. This year, we're going to get it. They say 3 BS. I think we're getting more than 3 rate hikes this year. But they said the Fed said we're going to at least raise rates 3 times. I think they probably raise rates 4 times, but we'll see. But you're going to get at least 3 rate hikes. So now you're no longer going to have 0% interest rates. That's what else has changed. What else has changed? Thing number 3 that's changed. The Fed's going to start running off their balance sheet. What does that mean? Their balance sheet has ballooned up to $9 trillion. Well, they've been buying $120 billion of stuff every month since the COVID pandemic, right? Their balance sheet, even before the COVID pandemic, was like 5 or 6 trillion, whatever it was. All right. Now it's 9 trillion. Running off the balance sheet means they're going to try to reduce that number on their balance sheet. Maybe get that 9 trillion back down to 6 trillion. How can they do that? There's 2 different ways that the Fed can run off their balance sheet and bring that balance down. Way number one, allow maturing securities to just expire and fall off the balance sheet by not reinvesting in the maturing security. That's a very conservative way of running off your balance sheet. The aggressive way of running off your balance sheet is actually physically selling the securities that are on your balance sheet. Okay. So it's still yet to be seen how the Fed plans on running off the balance sheet. We don't have enough data or information or details about that. The Fed has not spoken about it. We just got that in the Fed minutes earlier this month. Expect at the January Fed meeting, which is in a couple of weeks, expect us to hear what that runoff looks like, how they plan on running that balance sheet off. What's the timeline for that? How much do they want to get off the balance sheet? We need some details on that. So those are 3 things that are new this year that were not there last year. But everybody is programmed to buy the dip. Stop. Oh, S&P's down 4 or 5%. Buy. Okay, cool. I believe that first 4 to 5% pullback is going to try to get bought. And then people are going to realize that 4 to 5% pullback is not going to result in a new all-time high. It's going to result in a lower high. And when that lower high gets put in place, I think the trap door opens up and everybody that came in and bought that dip, they all sell out, realizing they're not going back to all-time highs, and then you get a deeper pullback, and that gives you that 6, 7, 8% pullback in the overall markets. And there is a ton of money to be made if that comes to fruition. And that is exactly how I am positioning myself coming into this. Okay. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I think the markets are going to do. Now, we've already made a ton of money so far in the month of January with put options on the SPY. We've caught huge moves to the downside on the SPY. Okay, huge moves. We caught 194% gain, a 69% gain, another 69% gain. Obviously, oddly enough, twice. We caught 2 different 69% gains, as weird as that is, and a 40% gain.
Although Mike lets to get 8 twice, though.
What was that?
Are you drinking one? I said we all know Mike likes to get 8 twice. You know what I'm saying?
What can I say? I like the action. What can I say? Everybody, welcome Edabisi, Abdul, and Eduardo. Edabisi, Abdul, and Eduardo. Welcome to the TTG family, folks. There's now 19 of those laptops left. Okay, so again, just ttgoffer.com. TTG121 coupon code, folks, will get you that deal. Remember, at midnight Pacific tonight, price goes up and that double your money back guarantee is gone. So take advantage of it now while it's still here. All right. So we've already seen that. What I believe is going to happen here this week, I believe that tomorrow we maybe get just a little bit of a quiet day, something like this. I'm literally going to draw, and you guys can take a screenshot of this because if this actually happens, I'm coming back on here in a couple of days, and I'm going to do a backflip on the live stream. Okay? If I'm actually right with this. I think this is what's going to happen. I'm literally going to draw for you exactly what I think the market's going to do.
A little bit more.
Like, oh, a little bit more. This is what I think the SPY is going to do. Okay. Literally this right here is what I believe that this week is going to look like. Remember, you have 4 trading days this week. Okay. Here's tomorrow. Here's Wednesday. Here's Thursday. Here's Friday. I'm literally showing you exactly what I believe the market will do this week. I am drawing it out for you. Now, I am already in SPY put options. I'm already in the January 26th 465s. I bought them last week. I bought them literally on this day. Okay. We already took a ton of profit off on this position, a 69% gain. I'm still in a small piece of this position, but I am going to reload back to a full-size position either tomorrow or Wednesday. So my plan this week is to buy SPY put options either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll probably buy like the 462 strike. I'll probably go a little further out than the 26. I'll probably go to like February 2nd or something like that. I'll check the options chain for you guys tomorrow. But my plan is Tuesday, Wednesday, getting myself back to full size SPY put options and ride that move down. And I think that move is going to be caused by the NASDAQ. So if you guys want, you could even go after QQQ put options instead. And I'll draw for you exactly what I think you're going to see in the NASDAQ this week. I'll to show you guys exactly what I think you're going to get in the NASDAQ this week. Literally draw for you exactly what I think you are going to get in the NASDAQ. Now this is what I believe the NASDAQ is going to look like this week. Okay. Now there's your NASDAQ. There's Tuesday, there's Wednesday, there's Thursday, there's Friday. Everybody welcome Kenneth. Kenneth is the newest member to the TTG family. There are now 18 of those laptops left. 18 laptops left. TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Okay. So now you guys see very clearly what I think the market's going to do this week. I'm telling you how I plan on profiting from this action. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm not going to be stubborn with this. I'll adjust my game plan throughout the week. I'll tell all of you if something changes and I think that that's not going to happen. And if I'm positioning myself otherwise, right now I'm already in SPY puts. I'm already short a couple of different stocks. If that changes, I'll let you all know. Okay, just like I always do. But that's my game plan this week. That's how I plan on making money. Get ready to buy either SPY or NASDAQ puts, QQQ puts, Tuesday, Wednesday, hold them into a Friday gap down. I'm looking for entering that position Tuesday, Wednesday, look for a sell-off hard end of the week, and then look for maybe a gap down Friday and then bounce from there. All right. So that's kind of my thought process. Matt, I'll let you kind of, what your thoughts are on kind of what I just went over. I'm, curious just to see if you are kind of with me on that, or if you maybe want to talk about some crypto. Maybe I know you follow crypto a lot, and Bitcoin's been trying to hold that 40K. So maybe if you have some input on some of that.
Yeah, sure. So I think overall, the SPY, the Qs, the Russell, all of those, I guess I was coming in like a little bit more, I guess, like calmer this week, and I thought I'd speed up next week, but definitely reasonably, really because of the seasonality right now, like we are in a seasonally bearish time, especially as we get into next week, and then with the Fed. So, I mean, I agree with you sentiment. I just more of like, okay, is it going to really start like at the end of this week and like bleed over to next week? But I think overall we're kind of like seeing the same, like, I don't know. The market does not like unknowns as we head into all these earnings, as we head into the Fed. It's just unknowns in the market. When you pair that with seasonality, it should be interesting, but some volatility. And no matter what it is, it's just whether we're right or wrong. You just have to be agile. You have to be on your toes.
I forgot to mention too. I'm sorry. I just want to add one more thing, and then I'll give you the floor there for a second. But the 10-year Treasury, the 10-year yield at the end of last week broke above what I think is a key level, and that's 175, 176 on the 10-year yield. We broke above that, got to like 178. We traded up there in 178. We stayed there at 178. And I believe if we stay above that 176 area, the 10-year shoots right up to 182, 183. And I think that really puts more pressure on tech. And I don't think the selling in tech is done. I think that, money managers are too heavy in tech. And I think that selling and rotation has really, really, really shown its face so far. I just don't think they're done yet. And I think you might get a little bit more of that if the 10-year starts to really push before the Fed meeting, as maybe some people expect a little bit more of a hawkish stance. But if you guys want to know if, when I said, hey, if I do something differently or if something changes, a pullback in the 10-year will change what I just drew for you on the chart. That I am literally joining my thesis that I just showed you on the chart, expecting a push higher in the 10-year yield this week. If that push higher in the 10-year yield does not happen, then I do not think you get such an aggressive sell-off. I think it's a little bit more of a calmer environment, but I think that you've got to watch the 10-year yield. If that gets over 1.8 and starts to push 1.82, 1.83, I think what I just drew comes to fruition. Yeah. Bavik. Sorry, Matt. Bavik. Let me welcome Bavik. 17 laptops left, guys. Everybody welcome Bavik to the TTG family. All right, Matt, go ahead, bro. What do you think?
Even put that with then crypto, like the second part of the question, you could use that if yields are going up, you could say that money is flowing out of these higher risk plays, and that's what crypto's thought to be. So if the yields continue up, especially if the dollar keeps going up, I mean, I don't think crypto, like, it's just too many headwinds. Now, I do think that there could be some outliers. some of these like particular projects, like for example, Cardano, ADA is a popular one, and they just got their own like swapping their own decks out there. So that's being met well. Like if you look at crypto, it's a sea of red, and then like Cardano's up 10%. So there's like some individual catalysts, but I like to think of Bitcoin as like the equivalent of the S&P 500, but for the world of crypto. And I think if you see yields up, it's going to drag Bitcoin down with it. Yields up, crypto down, in a general sense.
Okay. Do you have an opinion? And this is just for my own personal investing, because I'm considering it. A very close friend of mine is literally begging me to buy SafeMoon.
SafeMoon?
Yeah, I'm just curious if you know about if you have any opinion on SafeMoon. I'm just curious.
SafeMoon would definitely be considered more of like on the gamble side of things. It's fun. It has a community, like the way that Saitama has a community, Doge, those, but it's a higher risk one. It's not like a top 10 crypto option. So people who got in early, to my understanding, are up quite a bit of money right now. They're definitely up. So, hey, I mean, people made a lot of money off Sheep. People made a lot of money off Doge. And I think people will be making money off SafeMoon. And they have some technical developments. Like right now they're going over to like version 2 of it, so that's getting people excited, but high volatility play for sure.
Cool. I'll tell him. It's like every time I see him, he's like, bro, did you buy SafeMoon yet? I'm like, no.
I believe that was the one from Barstool Sports. Dave Portnoy did like an official, like the way college athletes like pick their college or pick the NFL, they have all the hats there like when they're going to college. He did that, and he picked SafeMoon. I remember that. Yeah, he like when I was like, I'm team SafeMoon, and I was like, okay, Dave.
Cool. All right, folks. Well, I think that just about kind of wraps up, our outlook here for the week. I think it's going to be an exciting next 2 weeks. We've started off the month of January. We started off the month of January with a lot of volatility. And I've been telling people on this channel for weeks, I've been telling people that I think 2022 is going to be the year of the active trader. I'm expecting a record banner year for myself. I'm expecting banner years for the TTG family. And it's certainly the month of January. And typically it's just like a saying on Wall Street. It's as January goes, as does the rest of the year. And if January is any bit of a foreshadowing of what's to come in 2022, my goodness, it's just going to be the funnest year to be an active trader in the markets, because I think that these, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 point moves in the S&P in a single day, it's going to keep us very, very busy. It's going to keep us fed very well. And the odds going to keep the opportunities just rolling through endless. And now we've got all these things coming up. You've got earnings seasons kicking off. You've got the Fed meeting. It's like you have so much going on right now. It's like I'm excited for what's to come here, not only for just the rest of January, but for the rest of the year. So,
and real quick, Mike, Matt has a brand new YouTube channel specifically focused around crypto. Matt, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I mean, before I was running it on the main channel, and there was just confusion about, okay, wait, is it stocks or crypto? So I just decided to take like the new crypto content and spin it off. So Mike, maybe you could stop by one of these days and we'll do a SafeMoon breakdown. But yeah, so for anyone interested in that, if you're watching on Rumble or Twitch, don't do anything. But on YouTube, the new channel is Kohrs, crypto with a K.
Awesome.
Oh, all right. Well, so much for me trying to help you out.
No, so we have the wrong URL.
No. I was trying to help him out because he didn't have the vanity URL yet. So I bought CryptoKohrs.com and forwarded it to his YouTube channel to try and help him on the stream because the link was like 500 words long.
That is hilarious. You bought CryptoKohrs.
I tried to help you out. All right. Well, anyways, if you go to CryptoKohrs.com, it will take you directly to his YouTube channel, although CryptoKohrs is with a K because he's different. And his name is Kohrs with a K.
Oh, I love this. It's almost better that way. Like, let's just leave it as...
Well, there you go, folks. Definitely make sure you check out Matt's crypto channel. Anybody that's interested in anything crypto related, definitely make sure you go and check out Matt's.
Matt, you're also going to be in chat this week, yeah?
Yeah, I will. We're going to definitely carve out some time. So everyone who is in chat, I will be stopping by either solo or with Mike, depending on the time, but I'll be in there for sure this week. So everyone be excited.
Awesome.
Be excited.
Be excited. Awesome. Looking forward to it, guys. Matt is going to be in chat with the TTG fam this week. So definitely looking forward to the commentary and the ideas and the thesis as we roll in. And then especially with earnings and then next week with the Fed. So we'll definitely be maybe, some BBIG updates from the social media front.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good stuff going on right now, guys.
Mike, let me stake some of your safe moon, bro.
Do it. I don't own any. So
Awesome.
I hope it goes to the moon now.
Did you say I hope it goes to the moon now?
Yeah.
It's not. It's really not.
All right. Well, everyone, it was a great time. We'll be catching up. Folks, best of luck. Crush it this week.
Awesome, Matt. Thanks for joining me, bro. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Have a good one, everyone.
Later, buddy.
All right, folks. Well, that just about wraps up there kind of the outlook for the week and how I plan on making money this week. Let me show you guys now the platform.
Wait.
I told you I would.
Wait.
What?
You got to welcome Jose.
Oh, Jose, welcome to the TTG family, brother. Everybody welcome Jose. That means there are now just 16 laptops left. Go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. They will not last until midnight Pacific. Okay, we are already down to 16. They are going to go quick. There's a lot of people actually as we speak.
Wait. Hang on.
Yeah, there's a lot of people right now on the checkout page, so we might flush out of these before I'm even done here.
Now you got to welcome Homer, Angelo, and Stacy.
Whoa, Homer, Angelo, Stacy. That means we're down to what?
13?
13 laptops now, guys. 13 left. Guys, jump on this before. These are not going to last until midnight. So we might even, there's a lot of people on the checkout page as we speak. So we might run through this before I'm even done talking. So if you guys are ready to pull the trigger, I would just go jump on it now so you get that free laptop. But let me show you, for those of you that are interested, let me show you the actual platform so you know exactly what you're getting on the TTG platform. Because when you pay that one price, you're going to get access to everything I'm going to show you. So let me show you. You're going to get, of course, the chat room, okay, with all of our trade alerts that we're going to be posted through the moderators and myself. Share our screen with you during the day. We're also live on the microphone talking like I'm talking to you now, okay? We are going to call out our trades in advance. David, welcome. 12 laptops left now. David, welcome. 12 laptops left. All right, we're live on the microphone. The moderators and I, there's me plus 8 other pro traders. We all call out our trades in advance of making them. We talk to you live on the microphone during the day to tell you what our analysis is, what we think's going on, where we see opportunity. And you're going to be getting, we're also in chat with you from pre-market till after hours. We're in chat the entire session. We're not gone after 2 hours and you're left to just fend for yourself. We're there with you literally from pre-market till after hours. You're going to get at least a minimum of 10 easy to follow actionable real-time alerts from a community of pro traders that sports a collective win rate of over 80%. Jack, guys, I told you there's a lot of people on the checkout page right now. They're going quick. There's 11 left. All right. We have a trading journal on our website that tracks every buy and sell that all of our moderators make. So you can see for yourself how you would be doing if you followed those alerts. All right. Fully transparent in TTG. You're also going to get those 2 small private study groups I told you about. Be able to ask questions, get the help you need from a TTG Pro. Then you're going to get the Benzinga Pro live news feed with the Squawk Box feature. That's going to give you 24/7 access to real-time news feeds, real-time news alerts directly inside of chat. You're also going to get TradingView's premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares that active traders use. All this stuff I'm showing you is included when you pay $12.72. But if you paid for this stuff on your own, like if you went to Benzinga on your own, you went to TradingView on your own, Trade Ideas, quote me, you went to all these companies on your own and paid for these tools, you're going to spend probably about $6,000 a year. It's all included when you join the platform and you pay $12.72. We as a company have negotiated deals with all of these companies. Guys, if we were complete BS, if we were a scam like other companies that are out there, trust me, these top Wall Street quality companies would not be cutting agreement and distribution deals and licensing deals with their technology, their tools, their resources to have on our platform. Okay. So included with that charting software, you're also gonna get the Trade Ideas Scanner. The Trade Ideas Scanner will show you what stocks are making new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. Make sure you always focus on the hottest stocks during the day. Then you're going to get to use our simulator so you guys can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. The simulator lets you trade options, stocks with fake money, but with real-time data. And this way you guys can practice without risking $1 of your hard-earned money. This is the same simulator that is used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. You're also going to get to use our own proprietary scanner, which has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. Christian, welcome to the family. 10 laptops left now, folks. TTGoffer.com. TTG121 coupon code. All right. That our scanner has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. Okay, but you can also use our scanner to scan for crypto as well. You get real-time dark pool information, unusual options activity on our platform as well. This is stuff that used to only be available to professional traders, not anymore. Now it's at the fingertips of our TTG fam, so you guys can make better informed decisions. You have our full trading performance journal, which will actually track your trading and give you statistics and data so you know exactly, or so we can actually see what you're doing wrong and what mistakes that you're making. This is a game changer when you guys are trying to figure out, what you're doing wrong, what your strengths and weaknesses are. This is all included, folks. You don't pay extra for any of this stuff. You have a social sentiment scanner as well, which is going to be huge for you guys staying ahead of the crowd, identifying a BBIG before it gets crazy, because this scanner will actually go through StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter, and it tells you what stocks are being mentioned the most. Then you also have our profile tool, which gives you unlimited downloadable PDF reports on any stock you're interested in. And it also gives you the analyst ratings for that stock. So before you buy a stock, you can actually go through this tool and check to see how many Wall Street analysts have a buy rating, a sell rating, or a hold. This can really help you before you make your trading and investing decisions. You're going to get our daily watch list and game plan. So this way you'll see what all the TTG pro traders have their eyes on, but more importantly, how we intend to trade those stocks. So you'll always know where to focus your attention once that market opens. Then you have our courses, which again are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto. It's all in text and video format. Hear me carefully. There are no VIP pro courses that cost more money once you join. When you join TTG, you get access to every single course we have. On top of that, there's a video library that has 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops that we conduct live, like how to grow a small account, how to trade working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. You get access to all of this as a member. Then you can attend all those live workshops and webinars every week. We do them every single week. Welcome, Frank. Frank, welcome, buddy. 9 laptops left. Folks, I'm telling you now, there's people on that checkout page. There's only 9 left. Jump on it now. Don't even wait for me to finish. Jump on it now. Our blog and forum will give you guys some insight, tips, market commentary, some trade ideas, and then also anything that we add to the platform in the future, you'll have access to. Okay, so once you pay, the $12.72, that's it. If we add a new course next month, we add a new tool, you automatically have access to it. You don't have to pay extra for it. Okay, so the next 9 people to go to TTGoffer.com, use that coupon code TTG121. You guys will get the 42% discount, the 2 small private study groups, the free laptop upon becoming TTG certified, and the double your money back guarantee. For anyone that's just joining us, if you missed it earlier, I will repeat myself. If you do not make your membership fee back at least once during your membership, after going through all the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group, Not only will I give you your 1272 back in full, I will give you an additional 1272. So I'm going to give you back 2544. If you fail with our program, you are going to get a 100% return on your investment. And that is how confident I am in our ability to help you succeed. Just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121.
Yo.
What's up?
Remember at the beginning of the stream, I called the guy out for taking $100,000 and turning it into 300,000.
Yeah.
Can you explain that real quick? Like what exactly happened? Because he sent me a text and he wants me to read aloud how he did it, which I'm fine with because I think that he did do it, but not the way that. Anyways, maybe just explain why it is that we kind of called him out for saying that he turned 1,000 into 300,000.
Sure. So earlier on the live stream, for those that are just joining us, I asked a very simple, plain question. And that was, if you started True Trading Group with less than $1,000, and now you guys are making money, I want you to sound off in chat. Tell me what you started with and tell me where you are today. We have a lot of members that I know started with 100, 200, 500, and they've turned it into, thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars, which is very realistic. But one person commented and said, I started with 1,000 and I've turned into 300,000, which is absolutely phenomenal. Is it possible? Yes. Is it common? No. So Adam, and this is something that we like to do on True Trading Group, we're fully transparent. I will never blow smoke up anybody's ass. I will always shoot you guys straight. And that is not a normal result. It's possible. So Adam said, hey man, with such a, listen, outlandish, type of statement, can you, if you really did do that, I'd love to know how you did it. And Adam said, hey, shoot me a text message. Tell me how you did it. I'd like to know how you did that. And apparently that person has since texted Adam during the live stream and explained how he did it. And that is now where we are currently. So I guess, Adam, if you want to share maybe what that person.
Can you read the screen or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, just let me make my screen bigger. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Hey, Adam. So 2 years ago, I invested 1,000 into futures on NinjaTrader where the ES has a 500 margin. I started off with a scalping strategy. I had been trading before that for 1.5 years and was losing my balls. Then finally 2 years ago, I scalped on average, wins and losses included, 500 a day with high risk trades, but very strategic. When I accumulated around 75,000 in less than a year, I capitalized on some crypto moves with meme coins. Then I bought some Tesla Leaps that paid well. And finally, I continue to trade futures daily in combination with option trades. And that's how I grew 1,000 to 300K. Then I had a family medical situation that required a very large chunk of that to be used. I will say this, I put in a lot of losses before I started seeing consistent results. Adam says, what does that have to do with TTG? Fair question. He responds, is it a he?
Yeah.
He responds, well, TTG has took my knowledge and education to the next level. I've been part of other groups and the value of TTG is far superior. I just wanted people to know that it's possible to turn 1,000 into a lot because even if it's not typical, it can be done. I quit my job because of trading. Seems like it was done with luck, not so much TTG.
Yeah, I think it's fair to call a spade,
Well, yeah. I mean, if he was scalping futures, that's, that
it's not something that we actively teach right now.
Yeah, just because I don't scalp doesn't mean that someone can't.
No, I understand. I'm just saying that he made the majority of it scalping futures and trading meme coins.
Well, we don't know how much he made on the Tesla Leaps. Tesla Leaps would have paid somebody if you bought Leaps in Tesla, which is a really far out expiration option contract. If you look at Tesla now, right? Like Tesla now is at 12. If you can,
nobody can see your screen.
I was going to say, can you pull my screen up?
Yeah.
So if you look at Tesla now, Tesla went to, 1,100, 1,200. If you bought Tesla Leaps a year ago, who knows? He could have bought them here when Tesla was literally $200 pre-split, and now it's at 1,200. I mean, he could have literally made 10,000% on a Tesla Leap.
Yeah, and that's fine. I just think it's important that, look, we come on these live streams and we ask people if they're making money with your trading group, and we ask them how they're doing. Are you making money? Are you making money? It's important to recognize the successes. It's important to acknowledge the people that are struggling, and it's important to remain transparent. Just because somebody puts a big number up in chat, doesn't, it's all about transparency, and I just think that there was a follow-up. The guy, was literally sending me a message. He's like, hey, can you please share this with them? And I was like, all right, yeah.
Cool. Well, there you have it, folks. If anything, you guys can see that, this type of stuff is possible. And I think it's also impossible for you guys to understand, the possibilities that do come along with trading.
Totally unlikely.
Siwa, welcome to the TTG family. There are now just 8 laptops left. Siwa, welcome. Welcome. Guys, remember, if you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you are one of the 8. If you go to your checkout and there is not a laptop there, that means we've sold out. Okay, so there's 8 of them left. Once we sell out of laptops, it will switch to Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets or Android tablets. Okay, so if you see an Android tablet or Amazon Kindle, then you'll know that we're out of laptops, and that's what you guys will be getting as your free electronic gift upon becoming TTG certified. All right, folks, we're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go check us out. Over 1,400 people have taken time out of their day to write us a review. Go read them. The good, the bad, read them all. Then make your own decision. There's no better review than one from your peers. I suggest you guys take some time. If you're still on the fence, go read some of those reviews. I think it's important for you to see what people love, maybe what people did not like, so you can decide for yourself what works for you. Go read them. And then last, but certainly not least, we have a 1-week trial. If you guys are still on the fence, you can join us for a full week. Okay. Holidays and weekends don't count against it. You get a full week with us. You can go to TTG.com. That is TTG3.com. It's only $3. Hence TTG3. It's only $3. There is no automatic upgrade. There's no automatic renewal. There's no reoccurring payment. It is a one-time payment of $3. That's it. You would have to manually upgrade your membership to a full year annual membership. Okay. So go to TTGTHREE.com. You'll get 3 sample courses. You'll be able to come and chat with us. You can use the news feed, the analyst ratings. You can use some of those tools and really get a feel for what it's like to be part of the TTG family. All right, guys, listen real quick. Lastly, all of our members that are on here right now, all of our members for the holiday sale, Adam did a 2-hour impromptu workshop on the metaverse and NFTs, and therefore he could not complete all of the requests for people that wanted to jump on that holiday sale for members. He'll get to it tomorrow. So if there's any of our members, I'm talking to members now, not new members. If you wanted to take advantage of the offer and the holiday sale that Adam gave all of our members, if he did not get to it today, he will get to it tomorrow. So just send him a message. He'll be in chat tomorrow. All right. And he'll help take care of those of you that wanted to take advantage of that holiday sale before, because it is over at midnight tonight. But because Adam was not able to get to it because he did a live workshop today on the metaverse and NFTs, for those interested, he will get to it tomorrow. All right. He'll get to it tomorrow. So that's it, folks. There we have a great live stream. And I'm excited. Matt's going to be in chat with us this week. Matt Kohrs is going to be in chat with us this week. So I'm excited for that. You've got earnings are really going to be getting underway this week. You have the Fed meeting next week. I just gave you guys my entire game plan on how I plan on making money this week. So let's do it, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for what this week is going to come. I'm excited for the upcoming volatility and the upcoming opportunity that comes along with it. Folks, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Turn on those notifications. You don't ever want to miss these lives. But also, smash that like button. Show me some love. All right? Old Stanky Feet was pretty good today, Mike. I don't get it.
He's talking about me.
Oh, Adam is Old Stanky Feet. That is definitely true. There's definitely some truth behind that statement, Ray. Or Roy. I can't see. Ray. I can't see. It's too small. But yes, Adam was fantastic today. Adam is very knowledgeable, folks, when it comes to metaverse and NFT stuff. I mean, he's been educating me a lot on that type of stuff. That's definitely, something that if you guys are interested in the NFT and metaverse. And
I wanted to hide under a desk when you asked about SafeMoon tonight.
I don't know anything about it. I just somebody.
I know, but this is why we got to talk before you bring up that.
I don't know. My whole life savings is in Shibu, so.
Give them the number, Spiel.
Text message, folks. Oh, I have fuzz on my chin. If you guys have questions about the membership, or if you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, send a text message to Adam. He's standing by. Don't call this number. Text it. He literally can't answer the phone. It's for text messaging only. Go to text him 201. Again, 201-775-9702. Phone number's right there at the bottom of your screen. Okay? That's it, folks. Thanks for joining me tonight. I love you all. You guys are the best. I hope you enjoyed your weekend, but let's get serious. Let's get down to business tomorrow. Let's make some money. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Have a great evening, folks. Later.